Regis, you
Yes, sir.
are standing in an archway with Shayna. In front of you is like a large sort of arched room, is like a basement room, and hovering in the center of this room is a spherical creature with 4 eye stalks coming out of it, and he's currently facing away from you. But as the force field comes down and you enter the room, it turns round and its single central eye glaring at you, and a big toothy grin across its face, and its 4 eye stalks just stare at you. And it's almost like it's got a fright seeing you. And as it slightly juts towards you, Shayna goes, "Now, Spot, now, it's okay, he's a guest, he's a friend."
My.
And this large creature, which you recognise as being it's a creature called a spectator. It's a member of the Beholder family, a bit more docile, still dangerous to its enemies, and he sort of hovers. He always hovers, never touches the ground, and he hovers over to the side, and he makes this little noise to Shayna, and she. "Follow me, my dear, don't mind Spot." Spot's a lovely, lovely boy. And as you walk through this room, you can see in the corners, there's like piles of gold items, like chalices and jewellery. And she says, "These are the unsorted piles, I've not had a chance to go through them." And she leads you towards a large vault.
This just looks like my study.
So in front of you is a massive, massive vault door. And Shayna says to you, "If you don't mind it, if I get you to turn around for a second."
Okay, I shall turn. Might I ask, what company did you use for the vault?
"Oh, this is from Eccleston & Co."
Ah, I might have to procure one for my home. Beautiful.
So as you've turned round, you can hear a click, 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 and a pause, and then a click, 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 and a pause, click, click, and a pause, and a click, 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 and a pause, and then a and you can, from behind you, you can feel a gust of air coming out and hitting you in the back. You can turn round now, dear.
Okay, I shall turn round.
What greets you is the internal vault. Arietta,
Yep.
you're back on the gallery floor with Volin.
Okay. Can I actually ask Volin her daughter's name? Just in case.
Yeah. Let me quickly roll a dice.
How many clicks was that last click, by the way? It was
Sounds
442.
click.
Don't worry about the sound of the clicks.
Did you write down the name of the company?
Specific.
Did you write down the name of the... Right. That's all we need.
I wanted to know if the clicks meant something.
You just get the daughter's name and we can bribe her by saving her daughter.
Oh god, it's a side.
The name is Yvelda.
Yvelda. I'm just going to spell that how I want to.
Yeah.
Cool.
And as you're conversing with Volin puts her large right arm on your shoulder and thanks you again. Roll me a perception check.
Yes, sir. 19 plus 4.
Nice. You notice on Volin's arm are a series of numbers tattooed. The numbers are 22, 14, 68, 24.
Bingo.
I'm not going to mention that I have seen the tattoo. I'm just going to continue conversing with her in a nice manner while walking to the vault
Okay.
Which I don't know it's a vault, I'm just assuming.
So Volan just leads you. She just takes you to the actual door in the main gallery and says, "I best wait here until Madame Shayna arrives. I can't take anyone down without a go-ahead."
Can I kind of butter her up a wee bit, saying completely understandable, you're doing a fine job, your boss would be extraordinarily pleased. I'll make sure to mention that you deserve a raise, blah blah blah.
Yeah, totally.
Side.
Volan says, "I'm so grateful to be appreciated. I really am." And we move back to Viserys, who is currently mopping the floors of the second floor.
Okay, can I go towards the west door, please?
Yeah, it's technically a southwest door. It's like the last one in the corridor. It's currently unlocked.
Okay, can I listen then?
Yeah,
first?
you hear nothing.
Okay, can I cautiously enter?
Yes. So you enter this room, and the walls of this immaculate 15-foot by 20-foot room are covered with paintings and tapestries depicting mythical creatures. A small desk and chair sit to the far western side of the room. There's a much larger desk and chair to the southern wall. Filing cabinets sit in the southwest corner, and a bookshelf sits behind the small desk. There is a door to the east and one to the northwest.
Could I go over to the cabinet, please?
The bookshelf? Oh, the filing cabinet, sorry, yeah.
The filing cabinet and have a wee scout around, see what that's all about?
Yeah, totally. It is locked.
Okay. Can I look at the bookshelf, please?
Yeah, the bookshelf is immaculately clean. It is just full of books relating to magical artifacts and their identification, things like that. Now remember, you're a rogue and you have a set of thieves' tools, which are like lockpicks, etc.
Oh, okay. That was a weird thing to say.
It's just reminding you what you can do, because you've
Okay.
never been a rogue before.
Eh?
The cabinet. It's
Oh, yeah.
fixed.
Yeah, can I forcibly open the cabinet with my pick?
Yeah. So roll me a, I do believe it's sleight of hand, is it, for thieves' tools?
Okay. So that's +7, that?
Yeah.
8 plus 7.
Oh, actually, it'd be 8 plus 5 because it's not explosives. That. So what's that work out at?
13?
Okay, so yeah, you fiddle about with it, but it takes a little while more than you'd expect. But you finally hear a click, and the top drawer just sort of comes out a little bit.
Okay, can I see what's in the top drawer, please?
Yeah, the top drawer just seems to be full of invoices. One bit of paper that seems to be raising out more than the others grabs your attention, and you pull it out, and it seems to be relating to the item that you're looking for, which is the Mordex Sparrow.
Okay.
And roll me an investigation check.
Oh, sugar. Right, hold on.
How many fell? Was that all of
went
them?
bad. That went bad. Okay. Oh, it nearly went bad again. Okay. We're 10. Oh, plus 4.
14. Okay.
4. Sorry.
Something seems off about this invoice.
No, I'm good. I don't usually drop them.
It doesn't seem. Something about it doesn't seem legit. There's a little bit of mismatching with the handwriting, and the figures seem to. They look like they're being a bit massaged here and there.
Okay, am I able to take that piece of paper?
Uh-huh. You can, yeah. You fold that up and you pop into your backpack.
Okay, awesome.
Who the rogue? You the rogue.
And we go back to Regis. So Regis, Shayna leads you into this vault. Shelves filled with small and large wooden chests line this cold stone vault. In the centre sits a glowing sphere upon a stone plinth. It's a glowing green sphere. Against the eastern wall, on a second stone plinth, sits a golden statue of a bird with a carved stone dragon head mounted to the wall above it. And Shayna leads you through. And she said, "Oh, we have the state of the art in here. We have the vault door, which Eccleston brand is the best, and we have our own system as well. You see my orb here, my orb in the middle. This is our best security device. It's like, I don't know, having eyes in rooms that you're not in. I don't know what they'd call that." And she leads you over to the statue. "Now this, Reginald, this is my prized possession, but I'm not quite ready to put it on display." And she waves her hand in front of this golden object.
My dear, this is exquisite. I have to say it is beautiful. And I know beauty. Look at my wife. Where did you procure such an artifact?
This is one of the rare items that we purchased. We did not loot this from a dungeon or a cave. This cost me a lot of money.
Oh, I can see that indeed. My wife would very much like a look at this, if you don't mind.
I would rather keep this between us, Reginald.
Okay,
You know, us people of high status.
Woo
It is-
her, motherfucker.
exquisite. Beautiful.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Inferno and Common.
Okay. Okay. Can you roll me an Arcana check, please?
15 plus 4.
Okay, you can see on the wings of this this statue, you can see there's an inscription. And that inscription, it says, "To they who hold me I grant wealth, but at the cost of others' health."
Sorry, I grant wealth.
I grant wealth, but at the cost of others' health.
Thank you.
And very quickly, Regis, can you roll me an investigation check?
19
Cool.
plus 2.
Cool. You can ascertain the statue is exactly 12 inches tall, and you give it an estimated weight of 5 pounds.
I have to say, madam, this looks 12 inches tall and exactly 5 pounds. It's beautiful.
And just at the base of it, where it sits on the plinth, you can see it's slightly, it's like a depressed circle that it's sitting in.
This is some Indiana Jones
I
shit.
know.
Now, who am I back to now? Is it Viserys or Arietta?
I guess Arietta.
Arietta! So,
I don't have a clue what I'm doing, like, I'm just bumbling along.
what you doing, Arietta?
Getting more information about the daughter.
No, I know the daughter. I'm actually going to ask Volin if she's like the head of the guard, and are her companions or comrades or whatever are they as good as her? And
Boys.
are they as noble as her, and if they're worth meeting? because I think the employment here is great or whatever. You know.
Cool. So yeah, Volan says, well, the other five, they're a lazy sort, but they get the job done. Erika, she's fantastic. She loves her job. Dick's a bit of a lazy sort. Albinus, he's okay. Dwarrick, he does his job at the front desk, but we do catch him sleeping every now and again. Amir, he's okay. He's a stand-up fellow. But that's just the guards. You always get the same with guards. And then she pauses for a bit. She says, my main trouble's with Geralt.
Geralt? Who is Geralt? What troubles does he bring you?
He's just smelly. He comes in here at closing time and he just swans in like he owns the place and heads up the stairs to his little office on the first floor. He's Shayna's prized employee.
Senior. First floor.
I would assume that with Shayna hiring someone as fantastic as you, that Geralt seems unworthy of her employment.
Geralt has things he can do that I can't. Unfortunately, he's a sorcerer, and you've seen the orb in the middle of the gallery.
Oh yes, what a peculiar thing. What is that?
It's some newfangled thing. Apparently having guards isn't enough these days. No, Shayna uses Geralt to... what's the word they use? Scry. And see through these orbs.
My dear, with eyes as fine as yours, they wouldn't need these orbs. Just butter in the fuck out of this bitch. Butter.
Volan's just like, I just don't like technology. Why can't things just stay the same?
Oh, I completely understand.
And with that, we move back to Viserys.
Yeah, please do.
Ask me.
So you are currently in, it was definitely an office. You have a door that leads to the northwest corner of the room, and a door on the far east of the room.
Right, can I go to the closest door, please, and listen?
Yeah, you put your ear up against the northwest door, and again, silent.
Can I put my ear up to the other door?
Yeah,
Also?
you scamper over. Silence.
Okay, can I go back to the original door
Mm-hmm.
and cautiously enter?
Okay, you put your hand on the door handle and you turn it, but it's locked.
Okay, can I go back to the other door and try that?
Yeah, that opens. Let me find the correct floor. Okie dokie. A basic bed sits in the eastern wall of the sparse 15-foot by 15-foot room. A large wooden chest sits in the southwestern corner.
Can I go over to the chest, please?
It is a chest. It's very basic looking chest. It's nothing fancy about it.
Can I open it?
Yeah. You just undo the latch. There's no padlock or anything, and you open it up. Inside there's like an etching, like a little picture, and you have a look at it, and it appears to be a picture of the half-orc that passed you on the stairs, and a young half-orc child. And also, just beneath that, there's a cloth that seems to be wrapped around an object.
Okay, can I unwrap the cloth?
Yeah, you unwrap it and there's a small hand mirror. Beautifully designed. Very ornate.
Is that all that's in there?
That is all that is in there. Aside from some very basic clothing, there's very Spartan possessions.
Can I take them both?
Yeah, totally. see when you picked up the mirror, did you look in it?
No, but I will now.
Okay. You look in the mirror and you've never seen yourself look so beautiful.
Oh, we'll definitely keep that then.
I need that mirror.
Cool. So yeah, you pop that into your backpack. And
Awesome.
are you taking the photo? Well, the
Yep.
image? Okay.
I am.
Good to know what the daughter looks like, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And Regis.
Yes, God.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, you're waiting for me. I have to say, your collection is rather beautiful. I especially like this bird figurine. It is gorgeous.
It's a
Oh my God,
wonderful.
woo the woman.
With the woman.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm married to you, though.
But
You're
she's
my babe.
into you.
She's
She
into
didn't
me.
want me to come down. She just wanted you. She's clearly digging you. So you know.
Okay, I'm willing to woo this woman. My wife, as you've seen, has got a horse face, and you're rather beautiful, Storm.
There's nothing
Oh,
more
I'd
beautiful
slap
than
her.
this statue than you. Oh my God, how easy is
This
that?
statue is beautiful, but your beauty compared beside it is more to me.
Oh my goodness.
My wife looks like a horse, while you look like a
Roll me a deception check, please.
deception check. That's what I'm quite good at because I
Put your
am.
glasses on so you can see the dice. Jesus.
Alright, no. 15 plus 6.
Pardon?
15 plus 6.
Okie dokie. Shayna's flattered, but she has her own agenda in life. Says, Reginald, you flatter me, but I have others I love. I'm sorry. Your wife is a beautiful woman, and I'm sure she'll do you in the meantime. And says, anyway, I must get back to the tour. I have paying customers, so come back with me up to the gallery floor. And
Let's go before my wife thinks I'm up to something.
she grabs you by the hand and leads you out. As you walk past the vault door, she just pulls it as she passes, and you can hear it slam shut. The huge wheeled handle spins round, and you hear the dial just go. And she leads you past Spot, who he seems to be eyeing you up and down with his big singular.
Goodbye, Spot, you beautiful
Doofer.
monstrosity.
She leads you back through the archway, and as she goes, she taps the wall again, and the field goes back up again. And she starts leading you back to the gallery floor, where you're reunited with the beautiful Arietta.
Oh, my beautiful wife, Elizabeth Butterbottom. I saw a fine beauty in that vault, but none as fine as you, my darling. Shall we leave for tonight? For I must get home for my cheese dip. And a double decker. And a Freddo straight from the shop.
Fredo?
Freddo.
And a double decker. Can I take a break? I'm going to wet myself.
Yeah, cool. Committed to it. He's committed to it.
Purposes.
Laughing encourages him.
Stay. You've sated your own fate, sir. The demon inside my brain tells me about the things you want, and I have those guaranteed things to keep going.
Right.
Get on the show.
So, Regis and Arietta are reunited in the gallery. Were you guys talking about leaving?
Yes, I take Volan by the hand and I say, I hope only the best in your future, my dear. And then shout over to Shayna in the loudest, most obnoxious way possible. Ta-ta, my dear. We are leaving now to try and...
Yep.
I have to say that I'll put up a good review at the Hunters Club. Bully for you, madam.
Okie dokie. So you make your way to the exit, and it leads you out into a gift shop. Viserys,
Yes.
you are currently still in the office, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, you've just pocketed a mirror and the etching of the picture.
Yes.
What now?
Well, I'm gonna have to try and get out now
Cool.
and leave.
Right, so you head back out onto the corridor. It seems the way the lay of the land is the only way out is back down the spiral staircase.
Okay. Back down the spiral staircase.
Okay. So you reach the first floor. So you're at the bottom. You can hear footsteps coming up the stairs. So currently you have the door at the east that leads out into the balcony, and you have the two doors to the north, one door. on
Right,
the
I'm going to
south
go out to the balcony, please.
Okie. So you pop out there, and just as you get out there and you close the door behind you, you have a little peek round through the glass, and you can see Volan coming back up the stairs as she hammers on the door to the south, and you can clearly hear her shout, "Right, you lot! It's almost time for work. Get up!" And what do you do now?
Is she still there?
She's just at the door.
At the door that I'm at?
No, at the door on the south wall. Just at the top of the stairs.
Are you sporty enough to hop out of the veranda? Like, I don't think it's that high up, is it? That's just
You're probably about 35 foot up, but just on the ground there's like a cart with some crates and some straw in it.
My dear, you can Assassin's Creed it.
Yeah, I'll jump.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check, please.
17 plus 5.
You deftly leap swan-like from the balcony. You do a tumble turn mid-air and gently land as the straw in the cart caresses you.
And you just hear an eagle. Honestly, it was clearly choking.
No, if you remember that episode of The Simpsons when Mr. Burns has to jump for the building, he says he does a tumble and then she kind of gently lifts it.
Cool, so you're out. Regis, Arietta, you're in a gift shop.
Can I actually see what is around the gift shop?
Yeah, you see a fine assortment of well-printed sort of postcards with pictures of the gallery exhibits on it. There's one of the picture of the gallery itself, like imagine like someone's sort of drawn a picture from the door, the entrance door, sort of going back, so it shows everything that's in there. There are lots of fake magical items, like reproductions, and they're all going for, like a gold piece each. The postcards are like a silver each.
Can I
Wish
take
you were,
one of each postcard?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because it'd be good for references.
Wish you were here. Ha ha! Delightful. I should send this to Billy Bob Thornton.
Beavers and ducks. Cool. So yeah, you grab a couple of items and you go over to the dwarf at the main desk, and he says, "Oh, fine selection," and he takes your money, and thanks you for your custom.
No, thank you, dwarf. You are a very good patron. Ta-ta. I just slapped myself in the face.
Why did you say to the dwarf that you're a good patron? You're a
He
patron?
runs the show. Whatever, I don't know.
Words are
Sorry,
hard.
my dear. My wife is a bit silly, as you can see.
I hate
The
you so much.
the dwarf looks Regis up and down.
Do you have a staring problem?
Don't start a fight with a fucking dwarf.
Do you have a staring problem, stool man?
The dwarf looks at you, so. It's almost closing time. You should probably leave now, sir.
It'd probably be good if I did, because fisticuffs I'm good at. Down in the boxing club, I'm champion.
Can I grab him by the
You lucky
ears and
little
grab him out?
bastard that my wife has taken me by the back
You
of my
can
neck.
see the dwarf grab a quill and he dips it into some ink and he just gently staring at you. He writes your name down on a bit of paper and files it away. So yeah,
That's Reginald with an R.
Reginald with an R.
Yes, I know what you dwarves are like at homeschooling.
So as you're being dragged out the front door by Arietta back into the daylight is beginning to fade a little. It's been a long day. As you're leaving, you see a scruffy-looking cloaked man approaching the building.
Oh, that be Geralt. Can I give a friendly hello?
Yeah, you say you give your greeting to the man, and he just looks at you and he sort of snarls, and he's got a little bit of a wonky eye.
Sir, are you looking at me or are you looking up in the sky? You smelly bastard. You dare look my way again, I will not fear to strike you.
Oh, God.
Gonna kill him, man. I'm gonna kill him.
It's not at my wife.
The figure he stares at Regis and he just raises a hand and he just snaps his fingers at you
Did you just snap at me, you prick?
and he just continues walking. Roll me a Constitution check, Regis.
Motherfucker.
Can you not just keep your gob shut, man? I just met this guy and on
I'll
this
have
game.
you know, my dear, I'm one of the wealthiest bottoms I've ever been.
Can we swap D&D partners, please?
16 plus 3.
Okay, you have currently no effects from what just happened.
Haha, that dumb
Oh,
bitch.
tell me what would have happened.
Oh, what would have happened?
Oh, I'm going to figure that out.
Oh, you're gonna figure it out. Right, okay.
Yeah, he's not got the effects at the moment. Okay.
Let us convene at the inn.
The other patrons from the gallery, they're all leaving as well. One of the guards approaches the doors and he closes them over, and you can hear it locking with a heavy clunk. You can hear the sound of a loud iron lock. Yeah, and you all reconvene over at back at the inn.
Thank fuck for that. I don't know what that prick did to me, but I swear to fuck.
Right, kids, these are finally all back together.
Yeah.
What did you learn?
I'm not very stealthy.
There's a vent under where the vault is. There's also a dog sort of creature, which isn't a dog.
Oh, you've probably never seen one of these. Allow me to
Thinking
enlighten.
Like Doom guy.
Aye, like a cacodemon.
It is very much like a cacodemon. Oh, wrong picture.
By the way, I think Cole Sparks is a fan of Reginald Butterbottom. There is a little flag
Oh, I wish somebody
buzzing
could just
around somewhere.
animate this.
Like get a little chibi Reginald Butterbottom.
Aye, a wee cheapy Reginald with a monocle.
Up on stream, you'll see what Spot is.
Okay, I'm waiting to see that.
What the fuck?
It's not changed for me yet. Holy fuck! That really is like a cacodemon.
That thing is eyeballing.
It's called.
Wow.
I'll have you
Pretty.
know, that monstrosity, beautiful monstrosity, is called Spot.
What else have you learnt?
There's a
Uh,
force field. I'm just finishing off what I'm doing. Force field guard in the.
Oh, okay then.
oh, we'll continue.
Well, fuck you, madam. I wish to confer. There's a sort of force field where she touches the wall, and there's the green orbs inside the actual vault. The vault is a Ecclesfecken brand. There's lots of gold, and I got to actually see the statue.
Yeah, the statue is also on the pedestal kind of thing, like
Aye, like
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.